Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's 7:15 on the West Coast. Stock market's up again today. Technology's doing well. Some of our usual suspects here on our watch list of our sectors. Um, Defense financials. Um, some of the risk off trade is kind of going away. So we're seeing a lot of growth come back. Whenever you see the ARC funds at the top, you're normally going to have a pretty good growth day. Um, Hopping over into our positions. Let's see here. We have about 16,000 in stocks. Let's see how we're doing here today. Square's having a nice move. And so is Tesla. We've only started those positions. I wish though they're about a third, a little under a third of what they'll ultimately be in a portfolio of this size. I want them to be about 12% of the total portfolio for my top 3 or 4 holdings. So we're going to be skewed to the top and have some other stocks on the bottom underneath. So let's start adding some. Adobe has earnings today, and we kind of feels like we kind of missed our window when you get a couple days to buy. Um, Gonna keep coming back to DocuSign. We're gonna buy this weakness. We're gonna start scaling these positions a little bit. First trade of the day will be DocuSign. All right. I want a little bit more Taylor Morrison. I wanted to get this at 24, but we'll get it at 25. The market doesn't always cooperate. Let's double this position. There's our ding. All right, we're gonna have a little bit of square even though it's up. Sometimes you just gotta close your eyes and buy your highest convicted trades. We're just going to keep adding to these even though it's up on some strength. I still really like Square, especially through the rest of the year. I have another position on in Square and Tesla in another account, but for this account we need to build these up and get this where we want it to be. Again, just chipping away. Pretty even sized trades. And our top positions are kind of starting to round out. Let's add. All right, our top 5 positions: Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, Square, Tesla. That's where I want to be. The other positions are going to trail and be a little bit smaller. Um, Another one I wanted to look at. We're going to add a little bit of this guy. It's an industrial company that diversifies a little bit. They make satellite equipment and imaging equipment that's really useful for looking at different levels, not just satellite imagery, but different spectrums, really high quality stuff. It's an interesting company. It's worth less than $2 billion. I think somebody's going to eventually buy it. Again, we're going to start small. This has a tight bid, so we're going to do 25, 75. All right, we're at 25,000 in positions. This is about where I want to be for now. We want to catch up to the market. All right, we see this. NASDAQ is our benchmark. It's up 1.3%. We're trailing that because we're not balanced the way that we want to be. But we're getting there slowly. And let's hop back over to these positions. Well, my account's frozen, so I'll reload. Sorry about that. Had a TD Ameritrade app freeze. So far today we've bought a little under 14,000 in stocks, and we have 25,000 in total positions at the moment. The 14,000 comes out of margin first, and then it will settle into cash. So we're going to have about 17,000 in cash against 24,000 in stocks. So we finally have more stocks than we have cash. We're a little over a week into this portfolio, and we're just going slow, bit by bit. And this is much closer to how I want the portfolio to be aligned. All right, we got Tesla on top. Slowly getting better prices and everything, which is great. Perfect. Okay, so this is how I want the orientation of the portfolio to be, with Square probably coming in number 3. But we're good where we're at right now. We'll hop back in on an afternoon session. Again, podcast dropped yesterday. There's live streams from every day for the last couple of trading days. Thanks for supporting the Money School, the Patreon, the YouTube, the Instagram, everything. Appreciate you guys. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon.